This is the weekly market update for the week of July 13th, and today actually is the 15th. And I did it early because we got a couple of big things. Number one is the Fed chairman is saying, hey, inflation is not acceptable where we're at. But that's what he's going to almost say, right? Okay. But the numbers before he made his statement yesterday, get this, surprised even him. This is consumer price inflation, okay? They thought the consensus was going to be up 0.2%. So you kind of take each month and you go through the whole year and you kind of, there's your average. You get it? Like 2.4, right? 2 each month is 2.4. They want to be at 2. It came in at 0. That's really good. X food and energy, okay? What was really interesting, that's year over year, month over month, consensus was negative 0.1, okay? Negative 0.1 is just inflation, right? 0 is no inflation, then you've got your 0.1 or 0.2, 0.5 is inflation, right? Taylor, you got that concept? Over there? Okay. Yeah. So it's supposed to be negative on, what did it come in at, Taylor? Take a guess, real quick. Give me a number. Came in less than negative 1. Negative 0.4. Well, that's pretty good. Like that's really good, okay? Oh, it gets in better. When we take the year over year, it was supposed to be 2.8. Previous was 2.9. It came at 2.6. It's going down. Again, the consumer index, now that was ex food and energy, just year over year, it was supposed to be previous 4.2, supposed to be 3.8, came in at 3.5. So what happened? How did it come down that much? Well, I'm glad you asked, Taylor. It was insurance, but you know, when you think about how did auto insurance go down, I'm going to tell you one thing out there. Everybody's heard in every state in the U.S. carjackings, right? People, you know, let's say the youth hijacks the car. It was the Kia boys. Remember the Kia boys, right? The Kia.
Yeah.
Okay. If they're actually doing something about the crime, cars are not getting stolen, and guess what? Claims are not happening. So guess what happens? The insurance rates for everybody. They start going down. Voila. That's a great way to beat inflation. Is stop crime. Mm-hmm. I mean, it doesn't matter if shoplifting. Everybody's got to understand. I don't care where you go and what you buy. If you go into a woman's clothing store, and that price on that rack, it doesn't matter what it is, a dress or whatever you're buying. You go into Victoria's Secret and the stuff that gets stolen. I know for firsthand, my ex worked at Vicky's, and you have people with foil bags stealing stuff. Why do you think those bras and everything else they sell are so damn expensive? Theft. You know what they call it in retail? Shrinkage. Okay? The lower the shrinkage, they have more margin to lower the price because they don't have to pass on that price increase with stuff that's going out the door. Make sense? So then today, so that's consumer, but voila, today, if we got that on the consumer, then the other piece is for inflation, this is the reason I'm bringing it up, is producer. Producer also came in lower. This is why I'm doing it in midweek. The consensus was supposed to be 0.4 higher. It came in 0.2 higher, which is good. Consensus was supposed to be, for the producer, ex food and energy, 5.2, came in 4.7. Year over year is supposed to be 6.2. That's a high number for producer. Came in 5.5. And then producer month over month was supposed to be 0. Producer month to month, the most recent, hottest number, came in at negative 0.3. That's really good. So all of a sudden you have this drop. All of a sudden the inflation is just like stopped and it's going in reverse. Well, how can that be? Many things, not just that, but interesting is one of the consumer pieces was drugs. You know, the cost of prescriptions fell a lot. Auto insurance fell a lot. Yes, oil didn't make a difference last month. Yes, we've got a war going on. Yes, we're bombing Iran again. Yes. We ought to talk about oil. I don't want to talk about oil again. But these other things, even rents, are coming down. And that's important because we're not just seeing it in one thing. We're seeing it in multiple things, and it's going through the economy. So hopefully we're going to see this as a trend. It will be our friend. And with that, then the overall interest rates will be coming down. Now, with this 2 days, and Kevin Warsh, the Fed chairman, is talking, in a nutshell, kind of like the Vegas odds, Koshi or Kashi or whatever it is, the betting thing. You know what I'm talking about, Taylor, right? Is it Kachi?
Kashi, yeah.
Yeah, Kachi. Okay. It went from raising rates to holding without a rate increase, just like that. So the future inflation numbers are going to be key from raising rates to no raising rates to actually lowering rates. And that's going to be a big swing in the housing market, because the housing market is definitely, it's probably more across the U.S. right now, more of a balanced market. Not quite there, but it's getting better. And that means that people are getting VAs accepted where they weren't getting that, because they were only getting really conventional accepted with large down payments, without inspections, with appraisal clauses that if they bid it up. You're not seeing that. You're getting seller concessions, down payment assistance, FHA loans, USDA loans, VA loans. So the market for housing, honestly, is getting better. So if you're looking to buy, get going now, because if you wait till this fall and the rates tick down a little bit, get in line.